What up, Beachbody champions? Lacey Larson here. I work in the Northeast region with all of the 1- and 2-star and diamond coaches. I was so excited when they asked me to speak today about YOUv2. YOUv2 speaks to my heart. I truly believe this program is going to help us change the world. It's going to help us end the trend. It's going to help us achieve our mission statement, which is to help people achieve their goals so they can lead healthy, I always add in happy, and I hope Carol's okay with that, healthy, happy, fulfilling lives. I want to talk to you about 3 things. First, we're going to talk about YOUv2 and the meal plan, then journal writing, and then the YOUv2 workouts. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about myself before I get started with that. I've been in the fitness industry for about 17 years. Before Beachbody, I was a group exercise teacher at the universities, at all the gyms. I was a personal trainer, a nutritionist, you name it, I did it. 2 years ago, I went through my second divorce, and my ex-husband and I were very involved in fitness. We had our own nutrition store. We were both personal trainers in that. And after I went through that divorce, I wanted nothing to do with health and fitness. Nothing to do with it. Also, a year before the divorce, I had a horrible stress injury. The phrase, stress will kill you, that's true. I had 24/7 chronic pain that went from my neck, down my back, down my butt, into my hip, down my leg, in my knee, down my ankle. My right arm would go numb, my right leg would go numb. It was 24/7, dull, aching, throbbing pain, or sharp shooting pain. I couldn't work out. I couldn't exercise. A year and a half ago, I got hired on at Beachbody. And I would call my mom all the time, just crying. Mom, I hate my job. I hate it. I work with all these coaches and they're all happy and they love to work out and they love to eat healthy. Mom, I used to be like that. I used to be them. And I would just cry. I hated it. I hated it. Fast forward when Carl did the first ever Beachbody Health Bet. He also did one for the employees. And the girls at the office, Mary, Sydney, Brittany, they made me join the Country Heat Challenge group. And guess what? I said, Country Heat's stupid. No one's going to get results with that. I was used to like hardcore workouts where I was just working up a sweat, lifting tons of heavy weights. I did fitness photos and all that kind of stuff, so I was ripped to shreds, and I was like, no one's going to get results with Country Heat. No way. Well, guess what? I got results. It was the first time in my life I hadn't spent 3 or 4 hours in the gym. First time in my life I was on a crazy strict meal plan, and I got results. Coaches, I'll never forget the feeling that I had sitting there in the corporate office when they came out with the announcement of YOUv2. I got chills up and down my entire body. My entire body. I love YOUv2 with all my heart. It speaks to my heart and speaks to my soul. Last year, I was 30 pounds heavier and I was trying to work through all the issues that I had gone through. I was trying to work through my divorce. Last year, I worked with a counselor and a dietitian at Center for Change. It's a counseling center that deals specifically with eating disorders and body image issues and depression and all that. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars working with this counselor at the Center for Change. And guess what? My counselor and dietitian taught me the exact same principles that YOUv2 teaches. That's why I'm so passionate about it. Number 1, they taught me how to intuitively eat. Guess what YOUv2 teaches? It teaches you how to intuitively eat. If you would have came at me last year with containers and strict meal plans, I would have rebelled. I did rebel. I ate my face off. Instead of dealing with my feelings, I would eat my feelings. I would probably eat like 20 yellow containers in one day. I'm being serious. You guys, my counselor taught me how to intuitively eat. That's what YOUv2 teaches. It doesn't put you on these strict meal plans that makes you want to binge. That's what I did. Number 2, YOUv2, when I heard it was coming out with a journal, I was like, this is the key. You guys, you have to get everything out of your head, everything that's swimming around out here, you have to get it onto paper. You have to write it out in order to deal with it and to process it. I was just eating my feelings, stuffing them down. My counselor would say, Lacey, write about them. Write about them. journal writing is huge. Number 3, the YOUv2 workouts. They're not these hardcore like squats and lunges and you're going to be dripping sweat from every pore. No, it's about moving your body. It's about having fun. It's about laughing. Leandro, he makes me laugh my butt off. Like literally, we're going to be laughing our butts off, you guys. He is hilarious. And guess what? Laughing is the best medicine. And I was talking to my mom this morning. I was practicing this on her this morning, and she goes, and Lacey, laughing, it's free. It's free to laugh. So you guys, laughter is the best medicine. It's free. Laughing is free. Also, a couple weeks ago, I was at a stress management workshop, and they said, on average, kids laugh 300 to 400 times per day. The average adult only laughs 15 times. Only 1-5. That is sad. That is so sad. We've got to get people laughing, all right? We've got to get people moving their bodies. We've got to get them intuitively eating. Coaches, I was actually chosen to be a test group participant of the Shift Shop test group, and I found myself binging my face off. I found myself going to ice cream shops and bakeries and getting, like a dozen cookies and eating them all that night because that was going to be the last time I ate that before I started the Shift Shop test group. It put me right back into my eating disorder ways and right back into that mindset where when I can't have something, that's all I think about 24/7. Shift Shop is amazing and people are going to get incredible results. But I had to remove myself from that group. It's not the time for me right now. It will be later, but it's not the time right now. You know what? I can't be preaching YOUv2 when I'm practicing Shift Shop. And right now, my whole heart and soul is in YOUv2. Coaches, we're going to change the world. We're going to change the world with this program. We're going to help end the trend. We're going to help give people their lives back. There are 266 million overweight and obese people in the United States. I was overweight a year ago. YOUv2 would have been the program that I needed. Coaches, go find those people. It's the gateway. I say it's the gateway. Once they start doing YOUv2, they start moving their bodies and start eating healthier, making better decisions, and start writing out, working through all these issues they're dealing with, they're going to want to do the other programs. All right? It's the gateway. Go find those people. They need you. YOUv2 all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah.